What's going on, everybody? I am Team Tommy, a.k.a. the Slender Black Man, a.k.a. Mr. Pickles. And to my far left, we have Mr. Boy Too Nice.
What's going on, people?
And this is the No Refunds podcast. If you haven't noticed yet, we got stickers now.
We fancy in this
We
bitch.
official.
Yeah.
We in this mother effer.
But somebody forgot to put the website.
No. We in here. You know where to follow us, or you know where to find us at.
I don't think
YouTube,
they do.
YouTube.com/Boy Too Nice TV.
There we go.
Also on any podcasting site right now, except for Spotify. No refunds with the $ as the S. Don't worry, we're working on taking the $ out. We just got to fight like a Asian video game company real quick. So on today's episode,
I didn't know we was working on it.
No, we working on that. We trying to extort them out this country. I'm tell Donald Trump. We are on today's episode. We're gonna be talking about Mr. West. We're talking about relationships and preferences essentially, and we will also be going over what else are we talking about? Oh, the Katt Williams,
Kevin Hart,
and Kevin Hart
situation.
Thank you. That happened this week on the Breakfast Club. But before we get started, first things first, as I have to do every week, we got a release date.
My God, every
for Miss Ella Mai's debut album, which is self-titled.
This is not the LMA fan club.
Yes,
podcast.
It is. So Ella Mai's self-titled album will be releasing on October 12th.
You know why it's self-titled? Because you're not creative enough.
No, so what? Chris Brown's first album was self-titled.
Yeah, but he was 16.
And it was fire.
He was like 13. They told him to do that.
It hits iTunes and wherever you can find music nowadays, which is like one FYE in your city. Because every other place don't sell CDs anymore. But make sure you download it on iTunes. If you think I haven't pre-ordered it already, you are sadly mistaken. It's already on my phone.
Yeah, you pre-ordered the next time she's going to be doing a concert.
Yeah, for sure. If she come back to Philly, I'm going to that one too. New York. While we're in the midst of my Ella Mai talk for the week.
Did she perform at a bar or something like that?
Probably. I don't know.
Well, I thought she was there.
Not if it was too far. Also, the American Music Awards, which are sometime in October, is the biggest fan voted award show out there. You can vote for Ella Mai for favorite female R&B soul artist.
Listen, guys,
and favorite song and soul R&B. Oh, sorry, favorite song and soul R&B for Boot Up. All you got to do is go to billboard.com/AMAs. Scroll down to vote for artist and then click on Ella Mai.
Was there a check
Select the two categories and you're all set.
Was there a check cut?
I did that already. Make sure you do that. You can also tweet to AMAs with the song title and also the category that Ella Mai is posted in. There are other artists in the category, but come on, if you listen to me, you might as well just go ahead and vote for Ella Mai. Of course, I'm doing a better job than everybody else is. So on to today's show.
Can't really talk to America with foreign accents and expect niggas to relate to you.
First of all, foreign accents.
I'm talking about her. I'm talking about her marketing team.
Oh yeah.
All right, team. I need you guys to go vote for Ella Mai. Okay, go to AMA.com website. Nobody's not gonna do it.
That's why if Ella Mai do it, if I do it, then we good.
All right, but you gotta start sending her these clips.
I'm on the team.
Send her clips and then nude clip, news clip.
Wow, I thought you said. You did say nude clip. I thought you said news clip, and then you said
nude.
Yeah.
Back to back. So she's gonna
she's gonna notice one of them at least.
Right? You know what I mean?
Dick pic, another dick pic.
This is a really good video.
Oh shit.
Dick pic again. It's gonna be a balance.
Somebody's gassing me up. I'm from Jersey. I don't gas nobody up. I got somebody else to do that shit for you. So that's it for the Ella Mai section of the show today.
Thank you. She appreciates you also.
Unless I just feel like going back into some more Ella Mai stuff because I will do it.
We don't need to.
Well, no,
no problem.
Skip. Hey, we finna talk about Ella Mai on this show. Every chance we get, Skip, we finna talk about Ella Mai. All right. So on today's show, first topic: Kanye West. Wake up, Mr. West.
Oh, out the sunken place, West.
Yeah, he said now that he's out of the sunken place, he wants all the smoke.
All the smoke.
Basically, he hopped on social media, clapped back at Drake, Nick Cannon, and I don't know if you know this gentleman, but his name is Tyson Beckford, who I guess Baller Alert said that they all had sex with Kim Kardashian. Thoughts? First of all, are you happy that we may have? Well, first of all, First of all, Kanye West moved back to Chicago.
Allegedly.
Okay, so Kanye West moved back to Chicago to his roots. If you don't know by now, we're talking about Chi-Town roots.
Chi-Town.
Are you happy that we may potentially have the old Kanye back? Because he did say in his little story rant where there was like a train going by. I mean, to be honest with you, in that video, I really wish that train would have went by for like another minute. I wish it was like a freight train because I didn't really feel like hearing Kanye speak. But in his video,
I didn't mind that only because he was talking shit, like he was with the smoke, and I want to watch all those videos of niggas is with the smoke.
But when it's like when Kanye talks shit, it's like nobody's like threatened.
But it wasn't disrespectful.
Nobody's threatened. Exactly.
It was like, nigga, I'll fuck you up. It was more so like, listen, this it's not right in my spirit. You need to stop doing this.
Keep my wife name out your mouth.
You know what I mean? Like he wasn't doing this new age shit like what these new kids be fucking posting their gun.
Yeah, he wasn't, but he also was doing new age shit because he posted all that shit on social media.
That's true.
He didn't like call nobody up and be like, "Yo, stop talking about my wife."
But he did say he's like, we can't really get in on the phone.
You can get in touch with people nowadays.
But then again, Kanye didn't have a phone for like 12 years, so this nigga now just got a phone. He might not have no niggas' numbers.
Why the hell is that?
I mean, maybe.
Kanye got people.
I'm just trying to shoot him some bail.
I'm pretty sure at least one person around him got a phone.
I'm just trying to shoot him some bail right now.
Nah.
All right?
So are you, to go back to the first question, right. Are you happy that we might potentially have the old Kanye back?
I don't really care anymore. I think because
Chance went so far in, like,
because Chance the Rapper is a new Kanye. Like, he's a new old Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chance the Rapper kind of like took the torch and ran with it. Now he's doing what Kanye should have been doing.
Right.
So whether Ye come back or not, I don't think it's never going to be the same. Like, he didn't went too far left.
He done burned so many bridges with his statements and
antics.
What he's been. Yeah, exactly. Like his supporting Donald Trump, him talking about slavery was a choice. Like a bunch of shit that Kanye has done. Like we talked about a few weeks ago. We talked about it on the podcast before. Certain things that you can do to tarnish your image as an artist, and Kanye West is one of those people. Like he was successful. He went too far. He went too far.
Like, you're not fucking with me.
Yeah.
Like he over here like niggas give a speech and then like niggas is like, whoa, what you talking about?
Right.
He was that guy. Yes, y'all niggas with me. Yes, slavery was the choice. Like, yo,
it was a point.
Hold up, Kanye. What the fuck you talking about?
There was a point, like before he started dating Kim Kardashian. There was a point where no matter what Kanye said, niggas would ride. Niggas would ride with him for no matter what. But after the Kim Kardashian thing, after the Donald Trump thing, after the whole slavery thing, like after Kanye had this whole mindset change,
it was really just the slavery thing. I don't think niggas cared about the Kim K thing because we knew he was.
Oh, that's another reason why I was about to say, like, him addressing all these people that not even allegedly had sex with Kim, like, did have sex with Kim. Like, at this point,
allegedly.
I know y'all. Yeah, exactly. They really did it. Like, I know at this point So I get the point that he's married to her now. So you want to get that out there. Like, don't talk about my wife. I respect that. But at the same time, your wife is mostly famous for. Well, the first thing she was famous for was having a sex tape with Ray J.
Yeah.
And her celebrity comes from her
fucking.
Yeah.
Niggas
like being with other people. Like
niggas of power.
You chose right now in 2018 to start addressing some old shit. Like,
but you know what? But it wasn't old though. Nick just talked about it like recently. That's why.
But even like when Kanye addressed it, he was like I guess Nick Cannon had got a question posed to him in an interview, and Nick Cannon didn't deny it. He just went along with it.
Well, this is okay. So Nick, everybody knows that Nick and Kim K messed around. Everybody, he confirmed this, but he confirmed that years ago. That wasn't the issue.
Right.
So Nick Cannon was on Everyday Struggle, and during
I did not
during Everyday Struggle, they asked him, what do you think Drake has over Kanye, because during the beef with him and Pusha T, which is really the beef with Drake and Kanye,
right?
They said that Drake had some shit that would have changed up Kanye's livelihood, like his shit would have went left. So they was just speculating, what the fuck, like what do you think it is? And so Academic said, well, I personally think that Drake smashed Kim, and then Nick Cannon like, you know what, I think that might be true also. So that's pretty much what happened. And so Kanye took from that clip and like, you niggas keep speaking bad on my wife. Like, these niggas did not fuck my wife. Matter of fact, Kim K confirmed in a I think she replied on Instagram like, no, that never happened. She never fucked
So
Drake.
Drake might not have, but
Yeah, but everybody knows
Nick
Nick
Cannon
But
did.
it wasn't really
Okay.
Nick. It was more so between Drake and Kanye.
Right.
So what Kanye was replying to was that interview when he said that when Nick Cannon said that, and then I mean I don't think Nick Cannon was disrespectful. I just think that
he got a question asked to him.
yeah,
He answered the question.
He wasn't disrespectful. That's the thing.
Right.
So I think it was more so like an insecurity on Kanye part.
If you're gonna go on a show and do an interview, like I think they have this rule on the Breakfast Club, which we'll talk about later. Like they have this thing on the Breakfast Club where they'll let the interviewee know beforehand what we're gonna talk about. If you deny that, then we're not gonna have an interview with you. Like we're gonna talk about every topic that we can on the show. So
Yeah.
if you are an artist or if you're a person that's going to do an interview and you refuse to answer a question, like what are you here for? Like we're here to ask all the hard hitting questions. If you don't answer it, then
You just here to promote some shit.
Yeah.
Then fucking this whole interview can be 6 minutes long.
exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, exactly. So for Nick Cannon to answer a question, like one short question, I'm pretty sure of like a longer interview, I don't have a problem with it. Kanye did obviously, but that's his wife, so I guess he has the right to have an issue with it.
Nick Cannon and Kanye have history of being friends, so he felt like it was kind of disrespectful. So I can understand that from like, you know what I'm saying? If your friend was over here speculating about, yo, you think, you know, his wife smashed, you know what I'm saying? So I get where they both are coming from because when Nick Cannon response,
I like Nick Cannon's response.
Word,
like Nick Cannon said, if you want to talk about it, like you want to talk about it, come on the show because I got this Wild 'N Out tour going on. You want to talk about it? Come on the show. Let's get all the jokes out. Let's get all the beats out, and then we'll meet in person, obviously, on the show.
You know, it's funny in the video that he posted, he mentioned that his crowd sold out, and I was at the crowd in New Jersey, and he also said it sold out, but it didn't.
It wasn't sold out.
No,
you saw some empty seats in them.
It was a lot of empty seats. I mean, listen, it was still packed.
They might have bought the tickets. They just stayed in the hood.
You know what I mean?
Traffic.
It's just funny.
Traffic.
It's just funny because he just like when he did a selfie video, but he only showed a certain part of the crowd that was full.
You gotta show the loud part. Hey, you gotta fluff. You gotta show the fluff.
The next city he did the same thing. I bet it wasn't sold out because we know somebody that was there at the next city and it wasn't sold out. She confirmed. So
okay,
Nick, you lying, nigga.
Nick, don't be Katt Williams in out here. We gonna talk about Katt Williams too. Don't be flattering yourself because we can't tell in person.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I was there.
Yeah, I would have went there if I wanted to, but I didn't really want to.
I'm surprised you didn't go. It was $20 for a ticket.
Oh shit.
Yes.
I might go to the next one then.
He's not coming back.
He's coming back. He's doing another tour while now.
Oh yeah, I'm about to just blow the whole spot. So apparently, doing the tour, those are not original jokes. They doing the same jokes. So
I mean, that's what comedians do.
But that's the thing. They were never really comedians.
Some
of them
they
were.
Advertise the show as like improv, like you go off.
Yeah,
the top of your head,
it's like, but I get it. I think for the show it is, but for the tour it's not.
Yeah,
because it's hard to have
multiple jokes every time you go. Every time you go in
time.
a different city, like if you're doing a 100-city tour,
yeah. So
Williams, then you got to have different material every time you go to some shit. So yeah, it makes sense.
I think it's clever though because I think it's very clever because you are going to 200 cities allegedly. He might be out here Katt Williams and niggas again, but he going to 200 cities and like it makes more sense if they're doing the same joke. The same
you gotta
joke,
do what you gotta do,
or they change it up every like couple weeks or something like that.
Right.
So I'm not mad at it. I just noticed it.
I didn't go to the show, but I'm not surprised.
They prided themselves on being a freestyle show. Everything is improv. Everything's off the top of the head. It's not.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to a Wild 'N Out show, more than likely, I guess they expect you to only go to one, so you won't see the other jokes or like the jokes from the night before.
To post the video.
Yeah, exactly. So if you go to, you expected to have original experience. Then if you go in there for one time only, then you won't have that original experience. But that's, like I said, that's the same thing with comedians. Kevin Hart is going on tour. He was on tour before. Like he does the same. Yeah, well, we
expect that from them.
It's the same thing. It's like still a comedy show. Even though they advertise it as improv, it's still a comedy show. Like they gotta have some shit set in stone to where you know what to hit and what lines to hit and how to hit it eventually.
You know what's funny?
It's just like them rehearsing for the actual show.
There's this part in the show where one of the comedians, I think his name was Rip Michaels, they had like some of the audience come on stage and he took this girl's wig off and then ran around. He did a fucking lap. He's fat. He did a lap around the fucking middle of the auditorium. And I think that was scripted too. You know what I mean? I'm like,
I mean, when you watch TV long enough, you can tell
when you see it, like
it's
the shock value, like, oh shit, but like, yeah, okay.
When you see it in person, it's like, oh shit, he doing. But when they edit on TV, you can tell like what's edited and whatnot. Like the Azalea Banks thing, that wasn't.
Yeah, they said that was edited, but then like they let you know that Wild 'N Out, the show's only like 20 minutes, but they're recording for like 2 hours.
Right.
So they literally got to chop.
You got to cut out, yeah.
And especially when they're doing the songs, those songs aren't off the top of the head right away. They might give them like a few minutes to work on, or like some time to work on it. But yeah, so anyway, fuck all that shit. Nick Cannon, son, put me on, bruh. You know what I mean? With the shits, I want to be on Wild 'N Out. I'll be good on there.
I had a Wild 'N Out segment when we was in high school. I killed that shit. I was like in 2008 and shit. But yeah,
you know what I mean?
Let us know.
Word.
We clever.
You know,
we come off the top of the dome sometimes.
Word, you know what I'm saying?
We can write shit.
I can have some a fucking viral moment. I'll swing on a nigga. Viral.
Swing on a nigga on the show.
Viral. Follow me now, nigga.
So yeah, I guess final thoughts on the Kanye thing. You said you don't have an issue with what he said because at the end of the day he was protecting his wife. My opinion at this point in time, you know what your wife has done and what she hasn't done. As far as the Nick Cannon thing goes,
but if that's your
you don't really have beef with Nick Cannon. You go on his show, show some love, have some fun on the show. Don't be Azalea Banks on the show. As far as like the Drake and Tyson Beckford thing, if you really got issues with him, I feel like if you really got issues with him, don't take it to social media. Like call them up. Call up one of their people, had their people, or how you people call one of their people.
Well, so. I mean, I think he did that with Drake, or he tried to. He even like tried to piece it up on some interview. He tried to piece it up. He was tweeting to him, apologizing, but then the apology didn't seem genuine. So I think that at this point, Drake
might still be in Hollywood, Kanye.
I mean, yeah, like you don't know how genuine it is though. Like you never really know because when you famous and niggas is actually beefing, it's just so much that like can be behind the scenes that you don't really know what to expect. Like,
but you shouldn't see what's going on behind the scenes.
That's true.
You just know at the end of the day, like we all cool.
But the era we live in, niggas want to know everything, and when we don't know,
niggas nosy. That's
the first thing we do when we don't know is speculating. So the fact that we don't know, oh, Jake must have smashed her, and because niggas don't know, right. Kanye like, no, nigga, he ain't smashed my wife. And he got mad at Drake for not like shutting down the rumors.
For not shutting it down. I mean, that's not Drake.
Right.
That's not Drake's job.
I didn't confirm it either. If he didn't confirm or deny, you can't be mad. So, like that shit was whack. But it is what it is. I don't mind addressing niggas, but you got to be ready for that backlash that come with it. You know
at the end of the day,
if you wife a hoe, Tommy, you know what I'm saying, and I might have a joke or two about your. I mean, I ain't gonna call it a hoe to your face.
Please don't.
I mean, I would be like, yeah. We know what she did.
I had one of them Jones before. So, Kanye, we may have the old Kanye back. I think he has the album. I think he might have two.
Yeah. I think it's all promotion though. I think it's all promo.
Well, I just looked on my phone. He said, or not he said, but there was an article where he has a combined album, or he got a project in the works with him and him and Chance the Rapper, and he got his own album coming out.
2 was supposed to be coming out
after that. I don't want to talk about Watch the Throne. We had. So that's the end of the segment. We had when we played Taboo this past weekend. Evidently, I don't know what the cover of Watch the Throne was because I said it was white and black.
Oh.
And niggas scorched me because that's evidently not the cover of Watch the Throne.
I got it right though.
Yeah, I don't think we got the point for it. Either way, we lost.
Cheating though.
Yeah, we lost because
I think there was adding points though. I think the nigga from the other team was the one keeping score.
Yeah, definitely fluffing points.
Yeah, fuck out of here, niggas.
If it's just me, you, and Brandon,
it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
See us in some Taboo.
Hey, yo, son. Who want the smoke in Taboo?
Kind of Taboo it is.
We want all the smoke in Taboo.
If it's the midnight Taboo, the after hours Taboo, or the regular Taboo,
right.
You're not fucking with me. Boy Too Nice.
You ain't fucking with the clip.
22 in this motherfucker.
You know what I mean?
All right. Baller Alert had a post that. So I speculated that we were going to have a third guest this week to talk about this topic, but we don't. So we're going to do it anyway because the topic that I got is like too juicy to pass up for another week. So Baller Alert had a post that read, it's going to be a long little thing. They had a long post. I cut out the most important parts of it. The post I read, everyone's stereotypes when it comes to dating. based on physical and financial attributes mostly. If someone is fine as hell and they seem to have a good head on their shoulders, which, end quote, I actually told a girl this.
What?
Yesterday or like 2 days ago before I said you're fine as hell and you got a good head on your shoulders before I read this actual post here. So to jump back into the post, based on physical and financial attributes only or mostly, if someone is fine as hell and seems to have a good head on their shoulders, they would get a chance with no hesitation. Then you realize they may be fine, but they have an excessive amount of baggage, like they either baby mama or baby daddy drama, family issues, or they're a liar or a cheater, miscellaneous.
She could be missing limbs.
Whatever setbacks you would deem unappealing. Are they worth all the headaches because they're fine?
Nope.
It seems like we'll be chasing the one who doesn't truly want us and ignoring the one who would do anything for us. There is a less attractive person out there that will treat you like gold, but because they aren't your type, will pass on them. This is why it is important to realize how much more important mental and spiritual connections are rather than physical. And the question that they had, that was like, end quote, that was like a small paragraph out of like 3 paragraphs that they had. Mm-hmm. The main question on their post was, would you date someone who's not your type because you think they'll treat you better?
Would I? I would date somebody that's not my type, but somebody that being not my type doesn't mean that they're not attractive. Like I like, girls that are funny, you know what I'm saying? Or, outgoing, certain things like that.
Right.
But if you're more reserved, more quiet, shy, maybe timid, that's not necessarily my type. But I've dated girls like that before. But was I attracted to her? Yes. But if the question is, would I date somebody I'm not attracted to because of, they could be great in every other area? I don't know. I don't think I could. I'm gonna be real with you, yo. Like, for me, like being attracted is a big part of it. I gotta look you in the face every day.
Every fucking day.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If I look you in the face, like, I shouldn't be making noises.
You treat me so nice, but
yeah, like I've actually, you know what? I had girls like that. I've dated girls where I wasn't really attracted to them. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool. They treated me great. Oh my God, they all treated me great.
But at the end of the day, you didn't see yourself settling down with them because
it just wasn't.
When you wake up, you got to see them every morning.
Like I didn't want to see them. You know what I'm saying? Like
I understand.
I was okay with seeing you. Like, it's one of those. You ever argue with a girl? Like, you want me to come over? Yeah, it's cool if you come over. But do you want me to come over? Look, it's cool. So, but do you want yo, nigga? It was one of those, like,
that's the thing, like,
it's
if
cool
you're not worth
if you
the
come
headache
over or not, but it doesn't really, it's not hurting me, so I've dated girls like that. I have done it, but I didn't see it going further. Like, that attraction is important, man.
Absolutely. And the question is, would you date someone who's not your type? So, I mean, for me, if I'm dating somebody, then it's got to be a thing where I got to see myself being with you for a long time, like for the rest of my life, essentially. Because I don't be out here just dating people just to be having a title and shit. I don't care about titles. If I'm dating you, then it's because... What's up?
Are we talking about dating or relationships? If we're talking about dating, I don't think it's that extreme.
So, yeah, for me at least... Mm-hmm. I guess some people have the definition where dating is just going out with somebody and taking them out and having a good time, and then you can go out and then date somebody else at the same time.
Well, maybe not, but you're investing time into one person at the time, but it's not necessarily at that relationship level yet. So you're kind of on that build up. So can you build up with somebody that you're not attracted to get to that relationship shit?
I mean, I agree with you. Like it's like the attractive thing. Like,
I gotta look at you in the face every day.
If I have to see, it's got to be something about you that's appealing to me in order for me to want to talk to you or want to see you on a daily basis. Like, for me, I get tired of people quickly, whether it be like their attitude or the way that they act or their demeanor. Like, I've dated a lot of people, or I've dated a few people that have a lot of baggage with them, and that baggage can weigh a lot on you, and that baggage itself can outweigh their attractiveness. So for me to say I wouldn't date somebody that's not necessarily my type, it'd be a lie. I would date somebody that's not my type, but as far as like settling down with them, you don't have to be like fully, you don't have to be everything that I see in a woman that I want in a woman, but as long as you hit a certain amount of bars or a certain amount of criteria in my book, and you're attractive, or not even that you're attracted, that I'm attracted to you no matter what.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing right there.
Because everybody's not always attracted to everybody. But
right. There's a difference between attraction. I can like somebody who other niggas might find ugly, but I'm like, yo, she's fire.
She's fine to me. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
If it's something about you that attracts me to you,
right,
then I'm fucking with you. It don't necessarily got to be your looks, but it got to be something about you that draws my attention to you. If I'm not attracted to any part of your personality or your face, then we're not gonna have a long relationship. And
treat me right if you want to.
Yeah, don't matter what you do for me. Like,
it ain't gonna work.
If I'm not a fan of you, if I'm not your biggest fan, then it's not gonna work out in the long run. We might date for a few months, or we might talk for a little bit, but at the end of the day, if I'm not attracted to anything that you got going on or you as a person, then yeah, it's not gonna work. So to answer the post, I guess it's not your type and attractive or not attractive. Those are two different things, right?
I feel like they are.
So not my type. Shit, we kind of went off topic then. Not my type.
We kind of did. Like we kind of turned into the would you date somebody that we're not attracted to.
Hey, that's.
But all right, well let's keep it there for a second then. All right, so not attracted to. For me, I tried it before. They treated me great. I even thought to myself that yo, if I stay with this person, I'll probably have no fucking worries. But like people that aren't very attractive always treat you amazingly. But it's just like, yo, this is not there for me. So
when it comes to I'll say for not my type, I guess my type, technically my preference.
Not that you're attracted to. Answer that one first.
Not that I'm attracted. Well,
right. So you kind of did. So no, right? Definitive no.
Yeah.
All right. So
date I would, relationship no.
All right. So not your type. What's
my
your type?
So let me say what my type is or what my preference is, because I don't know what types. Preference wise, if I had to choose a dream girl, she would be brown skin. She would have a fat ass. She would be attractive to me in the face. I don't care if she's attracted to anybody else. She got to have a dope personality. She got to be able to have fun, not stuck up, have a good sense of humor.
What if she steals?
Then no. If she steals, that's fine too, as long as it's not stealing from me. To be honest with you. So would I date someone who didn't meet all those criterias? Not my preference. Yeah, you don't got to meet all those things, but. Yeah, I guess.
It's the opposite though. Like you like somebody who's fun. What if she's like not fun? Like she's a buzzkill.
But she still fits all the other criteria. Like she's brown skin.
Like what? Okay. Let's. All right. I'll give you brown skin. What's the opposite of brown skin? Would be like
light skin.
No, opposite of brown skin is like fucking Chinese.
I don't like saying dark skin. That's why.
Well, brown, light brown, and dark. Brown is kind of the middle, even to kill. So
brown skin for me equals dark skin. So the opposite of that would be light skin.
Okay.
Damn.
So what was your type?
I guess the main thing would be
the fun part.
Yeah.
So she wasn't like she was a buzzkill. Like she tried to shut down fun every time we having fun. Like son,
I can't rock with you. Like I gotta lie to you every time I go out because I don't want you to come out with me.
Yeah, that's funny because women don't realize that women are the reason men lie because of how you react to shit. If women didn't react you know what I'm saying, like I'm hanging out with the boy. Where y'all going?
Exactly.
What y'all doing? Like. Niggas lie because they don't want to deal with that.
And we don't do that to y'all. Like, if you say you're going out with your girls, and we like,
have
cool,
fun.
have a good time. We'll be here being truthful and playing some games or getting some work done.
Studies show that 0% of black men, I think it was percentage-wise, the amount of black men that cheat is 0%. So there you have it, ladies. No black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where that narrative even started.
FBC, faithful black community. Faithful black community.
You could have just asked us. We would have told you that black men don't cheat. So
facts.
As far as like the type thing goes, you said you wouldn't be able to date somebody that's you.
Well, not my type. I've tried it before.
The type we off the type thing because the type thing is kind of weird. But you wouldn't date somebody that you don't find attractive. Right. No. Neither would I. So to answer that,
I wouldn't start. I say I wouldn't start a relationship with them. I've dated them, so I guess that kind of like backtracks to what I'm saying a little bit because sometimes niggas just want to be treated right for a little while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you done been through some bullshit ass relationships.
You done been through so much wrong with the attractive one.
Like, cause you find
somebody treating you right. It's like, hey, I
pretty
might
girls
as well
don't
stick
know how
here
to
for
act.
a while.
Pretty girls do not know how to act. Like they always bullshit and they feel like they owe the world and shit. Like, bruh, I be sick of them. I be so sick of pretty ass girls.
We talked about that.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right. So at the end of the day, to answer the question, I wouldn't I would date. We would date outside of our type, but we wouldn't settle down with them.
Right.
So
I'd try.
That's going to lead us to our next topic, which is a viewer submitted question. From Instagram handle at Mel de Virtuel. I don't know if that's supposed to be like French. She's not French. She might be French. She look black.
She Haitian? She might be Haitian. You know what I mean?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, Napole. Whatever that means.
She asked us the question. Shout out to you for submitting the question to us. The question, which I guess kind of stems from the last one, but kind of not. The question that she posed to us was, do we prefer skinny chicks or thick chicks? I want you to go first.
Is she fat?
No, she
thick?
Yeah, she's not overweight. She's thick.
All right, so I obviously prefer skinny chicks. I don't think I could date a fat chick. I don't think I could.
I didn't say fat. I said thick.
Isn't it the same?
No, it's not.
Thick, fat, like, you know.
It's not.
Like,
not at all.
But you know what? Okay.
Because Flock, they had a video. Flocka wife had a video this week.
Flocka what? Who?
Flocka's wife.
Oh.
Tammy.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's
thick. Yeah.
But that's different though. That's fit.
No.
That's fit. See, now we got to get into the fucking categories. For me, I always like if the conversation between would you want it skinny or thick? I'm assuming that you're fat, like skinny or thick. Okay, skinny is like the left side of the spectrum.
So I'll break it down like this.
Would you be the right side? Or you fat?
She didn't really like preference this question the way that I should.
It depends. I like curves, but I don't like you to be too thick.
So I'll change the question up a little bit. Would you prefer having a thin chick who has a little ass and probably no titties,
I like the little
but
ass,
has a really pretty ass face, or
you know what's funny?
What's up?
That's the type of girl that gets wifed up. Like those are the girls right there. Them little skinny pretty chicks, they be getting the wife. They'll be the wifeys.
Or would you prefer a thicker chick, fat ass, nice titties, semi slim waist? But in the face, she's not attractive. Yeah, she's okay.
No,
she's okay.
I'd fuck her, but that would be it.
Either way, like no matter where you take her out at, she's gonna get attention.
That's my thing. And a lot of times,
either of them.
And even if because she's not as pretty, she's not used to certain things. Like a lot of times, women might feed into that type of shit. Like I've dated girls like that before, and they weren't the prettiest, but they were thick. And when they get in niggas in the inbox or whatever, you responding, you entertaining that shit. Like I don't need you to entertain shit. Pretty girls, they used to that shit, so they know how to curve it more. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't necessarily I don't want to feel like, yo, why the fuck is my chick entertaining these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like you should be doing that. Period. Because I feel like I'm giving you enough attention. So if you're out here entertaining niggas, most of the time it's some thick chicks because thick chicks be cheating. They be cheating like shit, yo. I mean, every girl be cheating, but
no, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Black women don't cheat.
No, black women do cheat.
Okay.
They sneaky ass.
So, to play off what you said, I mean, I was gonna answer it this way anyway. As far as like my question to you with the thin,
curvy,
petite, but
skinny or
chick
curvy,
with the pretty face, as opposed to the thicker chick who may not be as pretty but has a great body on it, I would probably lean more towards the thicker chick just because I feel like we talked about this with like the light skin versus dark skin thing, but I feel like the thicker chick would have more of a doper personality, to be honest with you. Like she would know how to have more fun. She don't have to worry about, you said that they are not used to getting as much attention as like the thin chick, but like I said, in my scenario, because she has a great body, you've seen this before too. If she got a good body, she walk into a club, she getting attention from anybody.
Yeah,
before they even take a look at her.
But that's later on, like high school, college.
Right.
Well, somebody's pretty, they're being called pretty since the time they're fucking kids.
That's playing more to my point. Like when if you're growing up in that environment, then you gotta have that mentality. Like you gotta have a banging ass personality because everybody else is gonna be prettier or quote unquote going to be prettier than you. You got to have something else going on for you at that point in time. So I would lean more towards that side of things as opposed to like the thin chick. Like I'm pretty sure we both dated both types of chicks or both smashed both types of chicks. So As far as like, I mean, even sex worth wise, like I would lean more towards the thick chick because they could throw it back a little bit better.
A lot of pretty chicks be like dead fish and shit.
Yeah,
like hey,
with the stiff back.
Word.
Yeah, like that alone is like unattractive to me. Like even if you're not doing anything, like if you just put your head down like an ostrich in the dirt and shit, it's like I want to leave.
You ever had a girl that arch their back up? You gotta push they shit like get the fuck out of here.
You got no skill whatsoever.
What's on Netflix?
Then I gotta imagine myself being with a thick chick. So yeah, I would lean as far as like settle or not settling down. As far as like talking to somebody.
Oh, so you're not gonna settle down with a thick chick though?
I was saying that I would settle down with a thick chick.
Wifey,
yeah.
That would be a wifey, a thick chick.
Yep.
All right, so like you come home from work and shit. And
only thing is with a thick chick, eventually with settling down comes having sex and then having a baby.
And get fat after that baby. That's another one of my concerns. Like my thing is,
that's the only thing on my mind.
Imagine all those girls you went to high school with that was thick.
Yeah,
I bet you they fat now.
Yeah, probably more than likely. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that thick shit, it doesn't always stay in place. It's coming.
We got to work on that. I got to be in love with you. Well, first of all, I got to be in love with you anyway to have a child with you. But I think about that shit when I'm talking to somebody like this is a chick that I want to have a child with. I know child weight is real, and some people could work it off, and some people can't. But that's something that you'll figure out when you are in a relationship. No, you won't figure it out until after they have a baby. How determined they are to get their former figure back. So. Sans baby, I would date a thick chick. I would prefer a thick chick over a skinny chick, but that's me. You say skinny with a petite ass. Yeah. You say thin with a petite ass and nice.
She could have had a snapback though. Imagine you had a kid and then now she's just 300 pounds.
Most thin chicks that I've seen have babies. They snap even back. If they don't snap fully back, like because they were already small to begin with, like having a little extra weight don't hurt them.
I done seen girls with 3 kids. They got bodies like models and shit.
Yeah, that shit's a wild one.
Yeah,
like damn.
I've seen a fucking thick chick.
I would have had one of your babies at least.
Thick chick like one kid. She look like she like Mark Henry and shit.
Sexual chocolate in this bitch, shutting niggas down. Okay, so we answered that question. Like I said, I want to have. I mean, I feel like we did a good job answering that shit regardless, because that's what we do as a podcast, as a team. But I really wish we would have had third person's opinion on it, just because I was pretty
bring it
sure.
Up. Hey, listen, we can revisit that.
We'll rehash this.
Yeah, that's fine.
We got a guest.
Got some guests because we're gonna have 2 guests. Next week.
Next week, we also got like a viewer requesting going on next week too.
All right, bet.
Because episode 10, big old 10 is my effort.
So 10 is a big milestone.
It's a milestone for us, for
10
sure.
weeks, we in here.
Yeah.
All right.
11 weeks, but 10 episodes. So it was a semi big week for the Breakfast Club this week. They had a couple people everybody wanted to hear from. Early in the week, they had MGK show up and talk about his beef with Eminem, and pretty much he just said that he's not going to respond to kill shots. So essentially the beef is dead, without going too deep into it, because we talked about it last week, talked about it a couple weeks before.
But real quick though, before you get off topic, I will say about the MGK
the interview.
Yeah, I appreciated the little drug talk they had with him, because he was pretty much saying that
part
he was like addicted to the drugs, and they had like a little intervention, and I thought that was good.
They tried to, like, you could
tried
tell
to, but
in his face you could see
he was like, I'm gonna do these drugs after we do this fucking interview. But I feel like there was one part that did connect with him. I think Charlamagne said something along the lines of, if you're supposed to be strong, why can't you get off of these drugs or something like that? And also the fact of the person that's the most important in your life is your 9-year-old daughter.
Right. And he said MGK had this part in that segment where he was talking about the only person that he can confide in is his 9-year-old daughter, which is something that, even as I'm not a parent, but I know that's something that you shouldn't be doing, just putting the weight of your fucking issues on your child. So yeah, like you were saying, Charlamagne was saying, if your only source of relief is talking to your daughter, then you got to find some help.
No, just you got to be in the right state of mind. Like, you got to make sure you're there for her, because if something would have happened to you, because this week, or not this week, but like, last week or 2 weeks ago, we lost Mac Miller. You know what I'm saying? 2 drugs. We lost Little Pete to drugs. We lost who else did we lose? We lost another rapper to drugs, and this is like just this year alone.
Right.
So literally, like, drugs is a fucking niggas is dying because of drugs. So when your only person that you have left, or the only person she has left, is you, and you know you out here doing drugs to the point where you're fucking, you know, passing out and blacking out and doing shit like that, then yo, you gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he was preaching about having, you know, having strength and shit like that. So, you know, it's not necessarily having strength if you can't even, you know what I'm saying, fight off the habit to do drugs. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying that from a place of a nigga that never did drugs. I never did drugs in my life. And the reason was because, right, my father was a drug addict when I was younger. So, just that alone made me, like, turn me off to doing drugs. I never wanted to do that shit. So, but a lot of people don't necessarily have that type of, exposure, you know what I'm saying, that first-hand experience, like witnessing that shit, and just seeing like the type of shit that it did to my father, like, I was like, nah, fuck that. Yeah. So, you know, when I was younger, I made the solid decision to never do it, and then since then, I never touched anything, not even weed. I don't do none of that shit. So, and I guess nowadays it's difficult because you have people that's like so like sensitive and just susceptible to the internet, and they just like they don't have a real escape. So they do the drugs. The drugs
is their escape from reality, like, and MGK said that too.
Right. So I don't know, man. I just think that people should just put the fucking phone down sometimes, yo. Like, find some other shit, find another outlet, something, even if it's fucking therapy. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not relying on drugs. If you want to do drugs, I'm not knocking anybody that does drugs. If you want to do drugs, do them, but in moderation.
Yeah, do them moderately.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna fucking.
But that's the thing, that you can say it and I can say it, because one, I don't have an addictive personality. Like, it's like I said, I get tired of people real quick, and I get tired of different fucking vices real quick. It's a while where I wasn't drinking alcohol at all, so I don't have like an addictive personality. Like, if I were to do a drug, I imagine myself, knowing myself now, I know that I wouldn't get addicted to it, because I've tried weed and I've tried alcohol, and it's like, it doesn't really do anything for me. It just makes me
feel good for the moment.
It don't even make me feel good for the moment. It makes me think about the other shit that I could be doing productive in my life at the time. So it makes me angry.
Who the fuck get drunk and they're like, yo, man, I really wish I was fucking doing this right now.
I wish I was editing this video right now. I could be recording something right now. Like, for me, like, it's not addictive for me. It's easy for us to say because we don't have that addictive personality. But for some people, it's not as easy to turn down a bottle of liquor, or turn down weed, or turn down a drug, because it's there, like you said. It's like MGK said, like the interview said, it's an escape. Not only a vice, it's an escape from reality. And some people's reality is, I mean, to us on the outside looking in, their reality might not look that harsh, but when they're in it, it's like there's nothing else they can turn to. So
I won't ever judge anybody's reality.
Yeah, exactly.
I know how bad it can get, but escaping from reality does not fix it. Like, unless, you know what I'm saying, unless you do something about it,
right,
you're gonna keep coming back to that same reality. You have the power to control what's around you. So if you're in a position to change things, you know what I'm saying, like, then start to do that, even if it's little by little, because it never happens like quick like that.
Right.
You have to make, you know what I'm saying, start doing things to change reality. You have to create your own space. You know what I'm saying? So I just think, you know, I think people should really pay attention to that. Stop focusing so much on escaping from something they have to come back to.
Because eventually, you like you said, you got to fix it. Escaping it ain't going to do, or escaping it for a little bit ain't going to do anything.
Yeah, and it's temporary. It's only temporary escapes. And temporary escapes are not going to do nothing for you when you're back in 30 minutes. So, whatever, yo.
The question I was going to ask about the interview was...
That was some great advice.
The question I was going to ask about the interview is, who do you think won to be between Eminem and MGK?
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure we answered that last week, because it ended last week. I don't remember. Were you on the side of M?
I think that Eminem's Eminem's diss was clever. I actually read something. And
I saw you posted something about the lines in the...
I want to see if I can find it real quick.
And the rap were deeper than the surface.
Yeah, so like, okay, here we go. All right, so let me read it to you real quick. So, a lot of people underestimating Killshot. Killshot is the name of a 2008 movie where the main character, Wayne Coulson, was murdered at the end. The Swayze line was about Patrick Swayze, who was in the movie Ghost, where he died and was a ghost. Also, Patrick Swayze died in real life on September 14th, 2009. Killshot was released on September 14th. That alone right there has more complexity and layers than all of Rap Devil. Rap Devil fans just can't catch the bars. And that was just the first 30 seconds of the disc. So,
That sounds like an Eminem fan definitely wrote that shit.
I'm pretty sure it was, but again, I feel like because I'm an old fan, because I'm an old head, old soul, I can appreciate that. Like I can appreciate the thought that you're putting into a fucking diss. Whereas when MGK just a vibe, but we're in the vibe era, so when you're against the masses who are younger kids now, that vibe is what's like gonna I vibe to this song better.
Right.
I like it better.
It's not necessarily.
I like the MGK diss
message inside of it.
Yeah, I like the MGK diss, but I just think that like just from the way I think about the shit, I feel like the complexity is what I like about it. So I like Killshot better, bars wise, but MGK had a better song. So I mean, it is what it is.
I like Rap Devil a little bit better. At the end of the day, I want all this white on white violence to continue.
Me too.
Keep it out of the black community and keep doing y'all things, man.
Y'all thugs.
Later in the week, Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish went on to promote the new movie Night School, which I don't remember the release date. We'll figure it out. And Kevin Hart had a few select words for one Katt Williams, amongst which he told Katt to take responsibility for his own quote-unquote fuck-ups. And he criticized Katt Williams for being at the top of the game and not doing anything to bring up other comedians that were underneath his wing. So basically, he was sticking up for his little sister, Tiffany Haddish. Personally, I love the fact that, well, personally, I would hate to have to talk or have a conversation with Kevin Hart because he sounds like a full-blown dad when he's mad at somebody, and I don't feel like listening to that shit. But I respect him sticking up for Tiffany Haddish, and also respect his grind in general, because the main thing that he was pointing out was that, truthfully, I mean, Katt Williams, when we talked about him last week, we didn't talk about the different statistics that he threw out, because I'm pretty sure at the bottom or at the back of our minds, we knew that most of the statistics he was throwing out was bullshit, so we didn't pay no attention to that shit.
Well, I didn't know like how that shit was even tallied up. Like,
yeah,
I didn't like if you just hearing numbers.
He was just throwing out numbers out there to throw out numbers.
The average person, it's cool. Whatever.
Oh, he did this, yeah.
Right? Because nobody's thinking that. Because Pimp Chronicles? It was good. It was really good. So I didn't think nothing of it. But when they're putting it into perspective, and I guess they can do that because they do the same shit. They sell shows. So when they're doing that, I think that, no, nigga, you're not selling as much because nobody's selling as much. Beyonce didn't sell as much.
Yeah, exactly. When you put it in perspective, yeah, it's like,
yeah, so
Pimp Chronicles was good, but
it wasn't.
Katt Williams are not surpassing Jay-Z or Beyonce in any form or fashion. So
I think that once they found proved that the statistics that Katt was throwing out was false, it made you question shit like, oh, okay, so Katt out here lying now.
Yeah, Charlamagne did that like the next day. Like he threw those on. Right? He gave him Donkey of the Day for throwing out those false statistics. Like, did you think when you went on the show like nobody was going to see? First of all, did you think nobody was going to see the show? And second of all, did you think those numbers wasn't going to get called out? So Kevin Hart talked about that, and another thing that I talked about that he said was Katt Williams. They have this thing in like this, not the celebrity, but the comedian game where there's only ever one comedian on top at a time. So it's like the same as like
relevant.
Yeah, it's like the same as like female hip hop. Like it's only one relevant artist at the time at one time. Kevin Hart is there now. I think right before him was Katt Williams. Underneath that there was like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say comedians. Black comedians have this thing where there can only be one at the top at a single time. They had Eddie Murphy at a point in time. They had Richard Pryor at a point in time. You had Chris Rock at a point in time. You had Bernie Mac. You had the Kings of Comedy, which
Dave Chappelle
was like you have Dave Chappelle. The Kings of Comedy was like a rare thing where you had all of them on top.
That was
pretty
like
much
a different,
at the same time.
because they were being put on together. I think that was like the best thing.
And they was working together, which is something that you probably won't see for a long time coming.
Most of the comedy is about self now.
And it's like y'all taking this like it's a beef. Like y'all can work together.
That's the thing. Like I don't like
it's
that.
It's not a battle between.
That's what I don't like. I don't like the
numbers.
fact that comedians are beefing. Like that nigga's supposed to be funny. What the fuck? Y'all niggas out here having serious conversations. out here, you ain't sold. Like, nigga, shut up. You ain't no rapper.
We don't care
You
about
ain't sold without soul.
Out of all numbers that we care about, comedians doing ticket numbers, we don't care about. Like, we care about how funny you is, how much you make us laugh. And
you know what I'm saying?
And you're not doing that, then what are you on the interview? That's what I said last week too when Katt Williams went on the interview. Like, if you're not out here trying to make us laugh, then what are you talking about? We don't give a damn about your
why are
numbers.
you like out here talking shit? Like, it doesn't. What does that do for your image?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You think Kevin Hart's funny?
So. We'll get into that for sure. Katt Williams, or not Katt Williams. I keep saying, well, they both start with a K.
With a K.
Kevin Hart.
Katt Kev.
His first 3 specials I found funny. I feel like how many specials has he had?
He has quite a few now. I
feel like let's say he has about 6. His first 3 I found funny before he was big time selling out stadiums and doing world tours. He was funnier to me. He's still funny now, but he's not as funny as he once used to be. Right. But I respect Kevin Hart's grind because he is in every movie that he can be in. He does every special that he can do. He does his damnness to be the hardest worker in the room, and he gets paid he does such. So it's like, I respect Kevin Hart's grind. I know a lot of people that don't think he's funny at all.
But
I still think he has some funny inside of him.
I feel like his first couple specials were like undeniably funny.
Right.
Like, he came to Kayne. I don't know if you went to that comedy show. Me and Brandon went, but he came to Kayne and he was hilarious. So I was dying. You know what I'm saying? And I think when you're in the game so long and you're doing movies, your style of comedy changes.
Right.
So because you're doing so many movies, now you're going back from movie to stand up. It's kind of like you adjusted so much to fit this movie role, but now you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You can't all the way adjust back. And on top of that, you don't have that much material anymore because
that's what I was gonna say.
You can't really talk about your ex-wife. Like, that shit is over and done with. It's like 10 years old.
Most of his personal experiences he's already talked about in his previous special, so he can't go back to that.
So it's like, it's tough for you to come up with material. And on top of that, he also does have writers. He admitted to having writers. So
that's why he keeps his team around. So
yeah, so it's like, I don't know, man. The last comedies one, which one was in Philly? I think it was cool. I don't remember it. I think I remember more jokes
like
from
1 or 2 lines and shit.
Like, it wasn't as memorable. Was it? I don't think it was a bad special at all. I think it was funny, but it just, it wasn't the same for me.
Yeah, for me at this point, Kev.
That's the same with everyone. I don't find Katt Williams funny anymore either. You know, he has a special on Netflix I watched, and it was like, eh. Oh, also, by the way, real quick, Kevin Hart has a special coming on Netflix, coming out soon.
He has a movie coming out. Well, he has a
movie coming out called Night School, and then he has 2 comedy specials coming out on Netflix soon.
Okay. My full thoughts on Kevin Hart in general. I feel like he's at the point where beforehand he was playing off of his personal experiences, which was fine, and he hadn't perfected his craft. So he was like we were growing along with him. So that made everything more raw and made it more funny. Now that he's perfected his craft, he's more so like a character of himself now. Like, you expect him to sound a certain way nowadays. You expect him to go over certain beats and sound like this and talk like this and throw his jokes out like this. Beforehand, it was unexpected, so it made it funnier to us. But now that we know how you tell your jokes, how you set up your story, it's not like you said, the material's not there anymore, so it's not as personal as it was before. Right. And now you can just tell that he's like making up bullshit, like the story with the baby and the
Deirdre.
Yeah, the Deirdre. Like, you could tell that was all fabricated. He did a good job selling it, but you can tell like it wasn't, like, obviously it wasn't a fucking real story. Right. So I think it was at that point when I realized he's more so portraying a character and just telling stories based on what he thinks is funny as opposed to his actual life. So
yeah, and I don't think it's not that he's not funny anymore. It's just that we're used to that character.
Right.
So it's like there's nothing that you can really do to fix that, really, because when he was coming out, the whole I'm little shit and that shit was fucking hilarious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't really have a comedian really coming from that angle like that. So, I think it was different. It was funny, but because we've seen it so many times, we've seen the same thing. It's like, all right, I'm used to it.
And it's going to be. I mean, I don't know if he wants to go in. I know he is making a lot of movies, obviously. I don't know if he wants to go into the realm of like being like a serious actor. But once you've seen all of his specials and grown with him, you have a hard time seeing any other side of him besides being just the little funny dude.
Yeah.
On the screen. So
like D-Ray Davis.
Yeah.
I seen D-Ray do a serious role. I didn't like it. Get the fuck out of here.
It's like we've grown accustomed to you being this character. Once we see you in another role, it's like,
yeah, like you look goofy.
What are you
like,
doing?
You
we know you. Like we know you now. Like, yeah. But it's a good thing. Like we feel like we can relate to Kevin Hart more because he's given so much of himself now. But now that he wants to go into acting, I can't take him as serious. So there's that. As far as like the Tiffany Haddish, Katt Williams side of things, because that's how the whole issue started. With Katt Williams talking ill on Tiffany Haddish
spicy
a little bit. I don't think there's a beef with them going on right now because they did take a picture at the Emmys.
Well, she said he apologized.
Sure.
Right, and he actually got on one knee or some shit like that, so you can see.
They took a picture together.
Right, and he was on one knee in the picture. So I think that, I don't know, it could have been drugs, because a lot of times when niggas take certain drugs, I think it's Adderall, these niggas just become this fucking loose lip, just talking shit.
Just saying words to be saying it.
Right. That's when Meek Mill was talking shit about Drake and all that, when Nicki Minaj was going in on her radio, like perks and Adderall.
Once you get that thing in your system, it's like, fuck it.
Yeah. and a lot of these rappers are very honest about the fact that they out here doing pills and shit, and then niggas just, I guess we're just used to it, yo. I don't want this. I feel like in 10 years they're gonna label this era as like the fucking addict era, like the fucking drug usage, the pill popping era.
Whether it be the rap game, whether it be the comedian game, like
it's gonna be labeled that because it's everybody's doing it.
Everybody's talking about it and promoting.
Yeah.
And then when you see people dying, it's like, oh shit, people die from drugs. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yes.
When you
take too much,
that's exactly
like,
what happens.
I think what they're trying to do is extend their escape. It doesn't work like that. You're gonna have a permanent escape. That's not gonna be good. You're not coming back.
It's a sleep that you ain't gonna be able to wake up from.
You're gonna have an extended nap time. That's not good.
So shout out to the Breakfast Club for having some dope ass interviews on this week. I mean, they have dope interviews
every
on.
now and then, yeah. A lot of times niggas niggas boring. You know?
Sometimes
they try to do the political thing. I appreciate those.
The place where I respect the Breakfast Club at is where they try to make every interview seem as if they're friends, no matter who they're interviewing. So it's not like an interview where I'm just asking you a question and all right, you answer that question. Let me ask you this next question. It's like we're having a conversation.
They try to make it personable.
Yeah.
And it's good. Yeah. I feel like as an interviewer, that's what you need to do.
Exactly.
In order to get like the person to be comfortable to get a good interview out of them. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're not, it's like, all right, well, you feel like you're being interrogated. You know? So I guess eventually we'll get to that point when we have niggas that we can actually interview.
We definitely finna have some interviews on here, and we ain't gonna ask no questions. We just gonna talk about their life. We just gonna talk about their life.
Sneak that shit in there. Had them exposing themselves.
Exactly. It's gonna be subliminal.
Niggas.
All right. So, we gonna stop ending shows on gay topics. Former Sesame Street writer says that Bert and Ernie are a gay couple. If you don't know, Bert and Ernie were the fucking two dolls.
I'm gonna jump a pick right now. All right,
that's Bert
and
Ernie. Two dolls living in Sesame Street, with Big Bird and with Grouch the dumpster thingy. They had a topic, or they talked about this on The View. Tamara Mowry, the other twin from Sister, and her co-host. I mean, it was like a slightly debated or slightly heated discussion.
Was it?
Probably not. But I guess there were two sides of this thing. One was Tamara didn't feel like her child needed to know or needs to know the difference between being gay and being straight. And the other one, her other co-host, which I don't remember her name, and I'm not
probably not important,
the researcher type person. Yeah, she felt as though it's never too early to start teaching kids about the differences as far as relationships goes between gay and straight and anything like that. My question to you is: are you more so along the sides of Tamara or her co-host, to where you feel like your son should know about what's going on in the world at a young age, or you think he should be a child and not have to worry about that?
I feel like that's tough.
Yeah.
I feel like as a parent, I don't want certain things to be like exposed for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like we know being gay is, you know, a lot of kids grow up like that, and that's cool. But like we know about the world, a lot of things happen in the world. We don't necessarily need to show them that just because it's happening in the world. They let them grow up and realize that on their own time. Like if if my son is 5 years old and he might feel a little differently, right? At 5 or however, whatever. I think that at 5 years old, I think that's when you really start seeing things on TV where they have gay characters or whatever the case may be. Then that's cool. Like he can relate to that. But 3, like, you know what I'm saying? Well, I say 5 may even still be a little bit too young. I'll say like 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? Like you realize shit, you watching the type of things, you're exposed to it. But like when you're like 3, 4 in Sesame Street, oh, we're gay characters, we love each other. Like that's cool, but why are you doing that? What's
exactly. It's like something like you don't
need to do it. You're forcing it down people's throat.
Kids don't even know that at that age. Kids don't really care about.
They don't even know how fucking babies are made yet.
They don't like each other before, or they don't like each other because they're a girl, because they're a male. They like each other because they share something in common. They're friends because they're friends. Them
nice. Like
exactly.
It's not. It shouldn't be like, oh, we have to show these kids from early age. You don't have to do anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to do it, sure, go ahead. The fact that they allegedly did it, because I feel like I think Sesame Street put out a statement denying that claim. But it's like they said that Sesame Street said that no, they were just best friends, but the writer wanted to say no, they were gay.
But at that point, the only people that care about that topic are people that grew up with Sesame Street, who are now 30 plus years or 25 plus years old right now. So we don't care about that shit nowadays.
For me, I don't care one way or the other. Like if you want to be gay, cool, that's fine. Like I don't really, my son watches it, but if they were to like push that narrative,
I was gonna say as long as it's not to a point where they start fucking tongue kissing on
I don't.
Muppet
but then again, I don't
screen.
Want like no. I'm cool with that. Like I don't need to see that. I don't just like, you know what I'm saying. They're
you don't even
Muppets.
have to acknowledge that. Like on the show, you don't have to acknowledge that they're gay. Just if the parents know, then whatever. But you don't have to play that out on screen. It's like it's a kid show, so it's no point of you having that relationship play out on screen. It's no point of you having any relationships play out on screen.
Exactly. Like just let them show. Like let everybody seem like they're best friends.
Right.
Like let that be what it is. They don't need to
we
see,
like each other because we're nice to each other.
They don't need to see, oh, this is the daddy bed. Like they don't need to see that mommy and daddy in the same bed.
They don't need to be adopting Muppets and shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
they don't need to have a struggle. Muppet. They don't need to find out who gonna be on top and whatnot. It's just
So I mean, like I feel like for kids shows, like I feel like they're trying to force certain things to be cool for kids to watch. Not saying that it's not cool for kids to watch, but I feel like you should also be mindful at the fact that kids are still impressionable. Right. They shouldn't. They might. Oh, maybe I can try this. Like they shouldn't need to think like that. If they realize that on their own, they need to. I don't know, man. This is a fucking fucked up topic.
Nah, just let kids be kids, man. It's no need for. You can come out and have the characters be whatever the characters want to be. As long as, like I said, as long as it doesn't portray on screen, then it don't really matter because kids aren't gonna notice.
Like you're gonna have a thug Muppet. You know what I mean? He gonna pull a gun on Elmo. You know
don't have stereotypes on TV shows. That's for damn sure. Start not doing that shit, and then we could talk about having gay people or gay Muppets on the goddamn show.
Until I see a thug Muppet, you know what I'm saying, who grew up in the hood, Sesame Street block. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see. Like I'm saying, like you just don't need to show that. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to know that there's violence or thugs out there like that. They don't need to know that. I'm not saying. I'm not equating the two.
They're going to get enough of that.
They're going to learn these things eventually. Let them learn eventually. Don't shove it down their throats. That's all I'm saying. God damn it.
All right. So I don't know what time we're at, but we're going to end on a lighter note. Waka Flocka Flame. We talked about his wife earlier, but we talking about his thoughts on the Super Bowl halftime show. One, I don't care about the Super Bowl halftime show because they never have any artists that I really care about.
I'm boycotting the NFL right now. Still,
me too.
So, you know
but Flocka came out and said the
Hey,
NFL should have.
So real quick though,
What's up?
So like I still receive like notifications from the ESPN app when my team wins. Does that
Right.
still count as boycotting? Because I'm not watching it.
Yeah, if you're not on Fox or on
I
NBC or on ABC or CBS, I don't think the NFL
Shout out to
comes
my
on
Baltimore
CBS.
Ravens. All right.
Then yeah, you're still boycotting. You can still watch highlights, to be honest with
I
you.
ain't watching y'all niggas though. All right, that's cool. Bet.
You can still watch highlights to keep up with the league. Just don't support the actual program. So the Super Bowl is taking place in Atlanta, 2019. I'm assuming based on this topic here.
Yeah.
Which shout out to Atlanta for blowing a lead in the Super Bowl to the New England Patriots. You fucking bums. The Atlanta Stadium is the home of Super Bowl, whatever the next Super Bowl is in 2019. Their halftime show is going to be performed by Maroon 5. And if you don't know who Maroon 5 is and you're watching this podcast, me neither. I'm pretty sure they have a couple songs that I might know, but I don't know their names, so we good. Waka Flocka Flame went on record saying NFL should have chosen someone
From Atlanta.
different to perform at the halftime show, preferably somebody from Atlanta. One, to put Atlanta on the map, and because you're in Atlanta, which is a predominantly black city, you should probably have somebody that's black on the halftime show. I don't know, like I said, I don't know too much about Maroon 5. I'm pretty sure ain't no black folk in the group, and I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna bring nobody black on the stage. If they do,
well, I heard that allegedly Cardi B is supposed to be coming on as a guest.
Cardi B is not from Atlanta.
She's not, but she's black. Well, no, she's not even black. Well, all right, Dominicans are kind of black, so that's funny. Like, I'll ask this question before, but like, why the fuck don't Hispanic people do their ancestry?
Oh no,
They never do their ancestry.
Hey man,
son.
they love.
They be rocking that shit. Oh no, we're Puerto Rican. That's it.
Yeah,
No, that's not it.
Nah, that's where I'm from.
No,
fuck
nigga,
that. Puerto
you're
Rico. Oh,
It's funny
that's all
because
we care about out here.
if Hispanic people did their ancestry, they would find out that they're black, and they would probably be like, "No, I get myself. I cannot. I mean,
no, Bobby. I don't want to be a black.
no. Me no black. This wrong. This wrong. Me don't understand this.
My question to you
Papi,
is,
papi, no, papi. Mi madre, she from Puerto Rico. No, me no black. No.
my question to you is, who would you
Yeah, they hate black.
choose to perform, whether it be somebody from Atlanta or somebody black, to perform at the halftime show of the Super Bowl
So this is the thing.
next year?
I don't have the same feeling I get like when I used to watching the Super Bowl halftime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think last year was it Beyonce? No, Justin Timberlake.
That was I don't know who was on last year. I don't remember.
No,
who was
I think
on
it was
last year.
Beyonce.
Again? Because she was there when Colin Kaepernick was in the Super Bowl. The lights went out.
Okay. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, you know what? They turned it down. Last year was Justin Timberlake. I think. I don't remember. But it's just like I don't really feel the same anymore. I don't really give a fuck. Like,
It's gonna be a
it's
long,
just, to me, it's like any
of
other concert.
show.
You know, it's like any other concert. Like, it's cool, but like it doesn't move me. So I really don't give a fuck who they pick. But based off of the fact that you're in that city and there's so many musicians in that city, you should probably choose a musician from that city, because then it's like appropriation. Like, you just coming in and just, we're just gonna do this. What we want to do, and you guys are all gonna love it.
And it's crazier because most of the people that's gonna be on the field are going to be black as well.
But you know what? I think that they're probably scared to involve somebody black because a lot of black people are probably turning it down because of the whole Colin Kaepernick thing.
So what? Oh wait, yeah, that makes sense.
So it's like, we boycotting, and I think even Jay-Z turned it down last year, and that's what I got Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
But so just that alone, like when people are against the NFL right now, boycotting the NFL, and you asking all these artists and they're turning it down, and you ask fucking Moron 5.
Moron 5.
And they win it. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Yeah, I love foosball. I love me some foosball.
I love
shut
football,
up.
Americano.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Fuck it. I don't really care. But y'all should have somebody from Atlanta. Y'all trash anyway, NFL.
I mean, speaking of which, I don't really know.
Oh, real quick.
Atlanta
Let me just say this since we're talking
stars.
about NFL. So, I was reading something from, I think it was on Baller Alert. Shout out to them. Because that's where we get all the news from. Anyway,
They got some good topics on there, man.
Apparently, Colin Kaepernick's lawyer was alleging that they have 2 teams that's interested in signing him.
They ain't finna sign him.
So, real quick question then.
It don't matter who interested. Ain't nobody finna sign Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, but if you talk, because he's in the middle of a collusion, and right now everything is looking good in his favor. Because when they decided to take him off that the Madden soundtrack, oh, that was fucking. He was happy. He was like, oh, right collusion. There. So, all right. So, what do you think that Colin Kaepernick should play in the NFL again if he's given the opportunity?
Should he play in the NFL again? If he's good enough to play in the NFL, yes, I would say.
If he's given the opportunity again. Right now, if everything he accomplished, everything he's done for the community, if he's given the opportunity to play again, do you think he should?
It depends. It depends on what his. Because they're going to try to add some type of stipulation to it. If they invite him back to the NFL, they're going to say you can't kneel or some shit like that. If he has to sacrifice or if he has to go against his message to begin with, then I would say even if you get an invite back to the NFL, if you can't protest or if you can't speak your message the same way you were doing before, or even if in a different manner, then don't go about doing it.
So this is the thing though. Like he had an interview with the Rams, I think it was.
Okay.
And he had also one with Baltimore like last year.
They're not signing him. Okay.
Right, and I think that the Rams, I think it was the Rams. If I'm wrong, fuck y'all, whatever. But I think they said that, okay, so, we'll sign you, but, you can't kneel. And he's like, no, I'm kneeling. So I feel like at this point, teams know what to expect if they were to be in talks with him.
Yeah.
So if they like, all right, look, bro, you can kneel, do what you want. But we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll sign you. So if he's given the opportunity to kneel without any repercussions from the actual team, but even if the whole fucking world goes crazy, do you think he should play again?
Yeah.
You think he should?
Yeah. It's gonna make more white people mad, and if it's one thing I like seeing, is white people just showing their racist side.
So I disagree. I don't think he should. On
social media,
I don't think he should play again.
Why not?
Because I feel like he accomplished way more. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like now he's more than just a football player. He's an activist now. Like he's, you know what I'm saying?
But how much fun would it be to not only have Colin Kaepernick's message out there, but have just white people
but then,
up in arms about shit.
Your health is going to be in jeopardy because there's a lot of football players actually mad at him.
For what?
Yeah, because he created this shit. Now it's a fucking boycott. Now jerseys are not selling like they used to sell. Now numbers are down. You know what I'm saying? That kind of trickled down and affected other people, I'm sure, in other ways. So and now you're a target. So when you're a quarterback, you're already a target. You know what I'm saying?
And they are very lenient to quarterbacks now, to where if you get hit, then they throw a flag. But if you're Colin Kaepernick, they gonna know
they're not throwing no flag.
It don't matter what you're doing. They
gonna sneak over there and kick them in the helmet.
They going back to '60s rules. They gonna hit you helmet to helmet and everything.
He probably won't play if it were to get signed.
He wouldn't, because he'll be like a third string or a second string backup. And
but I don't think he should play. I feel like what he did was way too important. I feel like what he did was he pushed the boundaries. He sacrificed everything. He sacrificed his life, like his fucking career, everything, to bring attention to this narrative. And the fact that people still are arguing that what he's doing is just to disrespect the flag, you're a fucking idiot.
I'm not even on the field no more. What are you talking about?
Right, and it's like, yo, the funny part about it is, like, most of the people saying this, they don't know the words of the Star Spangled Banner. They don't even know how many stars on the flag. Like, they're just dumb. They don't know 13 colonies. They don't know this shit. But they're saying this shit because it's cool. They're fucking saying it because they're fucking racist.
One person said it was like, real. You right. You are disrespecting
He is disrespecting the flag, isn't he? Like, y'all even know the words. Like, shut the fuck up.
And most people that are doing it from their computer while the national anthem is going on, sitting down.
Right.
So
and even when we had Donald Trump at a football game, he didn't know the words to the Star Spangled Banner. He had a hat on when you're supposed to take a hat off. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, it's a shit like that people do that's disrespectful. That's really disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But it's neither here nor there. I'm not gonna go into that.
I just want to see some shit come up.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to like lose. I feel like he is a way more important calling. Way more important than NFL. So yeah. I want to see him going back.
I'd say the only reason I would want him to play is if he would want to play. If he still has the itch to go out there on the field and they give him the freedom to still protest the way that he wants to protest and still be able to be on the field. Because that's going to be a choice on him regardless. Because once you go out there, whether you playing or not, you're going to receive a lot of bullshit, a lot more bullshit than what you're getting right now from white people and from the players that are either on your team or in the other locker room. So if you're ready for it, if you feel like you can go out there and ball out, then by all means, live out the rest of your NFL career, because it's not going to be long anyway.
You know what's funny? So I feel like there's two reasons why teams are allegedly talking to him about signing him. For one, I feel like because of the collusion affects all the teams in the NFL. And then for two, when they put the Nike Colin Kaepernick jersey out, that shit sold the fuck out. So they think, oh shit, this nigga still got money attached to him. So even if we have a couple angry fans, black people are going to support him. So if we put him in our jersey, that jersey is going to sell the fuck out.
Something like that, though, I mean, most of the owners in the NFL are white. You got to have a team that's based in a primarily black city, like Atlanta. If the Falcons were to sign Colin Kaepernick as a backup, mostly nothing but support.
But I thought that would have happened when he was going to Baltimore, because Baltimore is majority black, but it didn't happen. Like, there was a lot of backlash, because even if you're not from Baltimore, the surrounding cities are white cities, and they're Baltimore fans. So a lot of those niggas, white people. A lot of those white people are gonna fucking go crazy and talk shit and just try to downplay. Like, no, fuck that. We don't want him to play. Fucking disrespectful to the flag and all that bullshit. So whatever.
All that old nigga shit.
You know what I mean?
So, Cap, if you want to play, I say if you still got it in you. NFL ain't for long anyway, and you ain't got but maybe a year or two left in your body anyway. If you want to do it, then do it. It ain't gonna make no difference to any of the team anyway. It's just gonna be a bunch of commotion. But if you feel like you can play, go out there and get on the field. Otherwise, keep spitting your message. That is gonna wrap it up for this episode of the No Refunds Podcast, episode 9.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to throw to the crowd before I start throwing out all this shit?
Just make sure you guys are following us on all our platforms. You can find me on Instagram at Boy2Nice. You can find him,
Team Tommy, on everything.
All right, and make sure you guys are listening to us on SoundCloud. If you don't have the YouTube, because this will probably be, the audio will be out tomorrow. Well, you guys aren't gonna know that. So the audio is gonna be out on Tuesday. Be out right now. The audio is gonna be out on Tuesday. You can listen to it on SoundCloud at the No Refunds Podcast. You can listen to it on Google Play Music at the No Refunds Podcast with a $sign, and also on iTunes Podcast at the No Refunds Podcast with a $sign. Also, if you guys are listening on the on any of these platforms and you want to watch the video live, you can go to the youtube.com/Boy2NiceTV.
And no matter what you want to do, make sure you guys subscribe to youtube.com/Boy2Nice, because if you do, I'll have a video later. If you do, every 50 subscribers that we get, we'll have a giveaway to where I'm drawing one of our subscribers. If you do 100, I got 2 subscribers. If you do 200, I got 4 subscribers. It's variables of 50. Right. Every 50 subscribers we get, I'll be doing a picture, a cartoon of you guys to help you guys, or to thank you guys for supporting us.
Thank you for the support,
because we do appreciate that.
So let me show you guys a quick picture of Tommy's art, what Tommy's art look like, because he's actually a pretty dope artist, even though he doesn't like to draw.
Very lazy. Put me to work.
So yes,
get us to that 50, get us to that 100, get us to that 200.
So these are some of the pictures that Tommy draws. You know what I'm saying? So like he said, when we hit 50 subscribers, we're gonna draw one person. We're gonna select one person randomly. Select one person from that 50 to draw. He's gonna draw you a picture, or draw a picture of you. And then the next 50 after that, which means we would be at 100, he's gonna select another person randomly to draw a picture of you.
Right.
Also, when we reach that 100 subscribers, it's gonna be a different picture also. So at 50, one person gets a chance to win. At 100, 2 people get a chance to win. All right.
One from the first batch of 50 and one from the second batch of 50.
And the 100. So and it's going to go on like that, so on and so forth for until we decide not to.
Until I get tired of doing it.
You know what I'm saying? So, make sure you guys show support for us in the channel, because we appreciate all the support you guys are showing. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to repay you any way we can. So stay tuned.
And also, we are going on to episode number 10.
Bam.
10
episodes, y'all. Milestone.
So, to do something special, like I said, we'll post it on social media. We're going to have a viewer request. If you guys are rocking with us, send us your questions. We'll answer on air next week. Hopefully, we get enough to fill an entire episode. We'll have some guests in next week. run down all your questions, give y'all our thoughts on everything. We'll also keep up with anything that's going on in the world of hip-hop or of the culture throughout the week. Like we said before, we appreciate y'all for supporting us. Keep doing what you're doing. Rock out with us. Team Tommy. Boy Too Nice.
Let's get it.
No Refunds Podcast signing out.
Oh, okay. All right. That's one way to exit.